What's up, you guys? Welcome to the April 8th edition of NBA 3-Ball presented by Establish the Run. I'm your host, Mike Gallagher, getting ready to break down the Wednesday slate, talk a little bit of Thursday injuries to some very key guys. Doing it in 10 minutes. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, please. I'm going to start with the Bucks, and kind of mentioned it yesterday. Giannis, he's doubtful for Thursday now with this knee thing. He's had this knee issue multiple times since last month. Also had it in March 2020. And then his other knee was the issue in 2017, 18, 19. So this is not good. So he might miss more time than this. They obviously know they want to get him ready for the playoffs and all that good stuff. So he'll possibly miss time. His brother could probably get some more minutes. Obviously, Bobby Portis is the clear beneficiary. Pat Connaughton as well. And, Jrue Holiday is obviously a monster. Middleton as well. And Brook, the Warriors trying to speed him up and everything. He's been playing pretty well too. So obviously, you're talking about one of the most highly used players in the league. There's going to be a lot of value getting boosted here. Dante DiVincenzo too. Also got Jerami Grant out for a knee injury, not a back-to-back. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. This team's going to be kind of thin. This is really their weak spot. They've got some guards, but they're pretty thin at power forward. We know they have Tyler Cook, who played some center. They probably just go small. Against the Kings, you could get away going with Sadiq Bey, Josh Jackson playing 3/4, bringing out Frank Jackson, maybe going multiple point guards. Killian has some length. Do think Killian plays a little bit more after getting rested, but Killian looked really good. I'm excited to see what he does against a really, really bad defense today. Let's get to the basketball action, starting with the Pacers dropping 141 on the Wolves. I mean, bad defense all around here. But TJ McConnell was just awesome. Hit a big shot late to ice it, 15 assists, 19 points. Just totally cooked up the Wolves, whatever they threw at him. It was great. Doug McDermott, real short minutes here, 16 minutes. Short in the first half. Justin Holiday short in the first half. Gets more run in the second half, finishing with 21. Lots of open shots for him. Wolves defense was so bad. And Goga Bitadze has a pretty solid game early. 25 minutes. Didn't really foul too much early. Got a little sloppy late. Jakar Sampson kind of took him home. Finished with 16. So pretty close to an even split. Ed Goga. But Miles Turner likely out for a while. Sabonis and Brogdon sound like they have a pretty good chance. So it might just be a one and done. We know Goga will just be Sabonis' backup if that's the case. The Wolves do drop 137 on the positive, but 141 given up is just crazy. McLaughlin got cooked. Cat was great. Edwards was great offensively, just a disaster defensively. Jay McDaniels did a pretty good job on Levert too most of the game. Jake Layman got the start for Josh Okogie, who was out for personal reasons. We'll see if he comes back. They definitely missed him with how bad this defense played. And D'Angelo Russell, again, right at that 24-minute mark, didn't play nearly as well in this one. Got the shots, handled the ball a little bit more, ran some pick and roll with Cat to look good. But, the defense was just so bad. Wizards get their guys back. Rui Hachimura returns, and Bradley Beal returns. Scores 26. Says after the game that he basically has a nerve issue. When he fell, it made a shooting pain go down his leg from their nerve issue from the hip contusion. So that kind of explains why he's been so much game time decision, because it's just really been a lot of pain for him. Maybe we'll see this pop up. Hopefully it goes away for him. But not great to hear that after the game. Alex Len didn't do anything. Robin Lopez does plays great, actually, here. And Denny Avdia is shooting. There was a comment after the game saying that Russ is yelling at him to shoot. And we know Brooks wants to play Avdia a ton of minutes. Lots of returns for the Magic. Cole Anthony returns, plays 26 minutes. Look, okay. Michael Carter-Williams had a great start. Ken Birch also returned, came off the bench in favor of Wendell Carter Jr. And Mo Bamba, career-high 19, played great. Certainly, it would probably be close to a two-man split. They ran the double big lineups out there. Chuma had a bad game, kind of just let that one go. He's fine. We'll see James Ennis get squeezed, Dwayne Bacon get squeezed as they try to get more minutes for RJ Hampton. Steve Clifford did talk about kind of developing his guys, so we'll see if the veterans, Ross, MCW, etc., kind of get their minutes cut down as the Magic finish their season. Celtics get the win. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown had a little talking about kind of getting out there, being aggressive. And they were. They looked awesome. They really took over this game. Also, Tristan Thompson played pretty well here. Got a plus 24. Robert Williams did not play great here. So, we probably won't see those upper 20s, 26, 27, 28 minutes from Time Lord anymore. Tristan Thompson did have a minutes cap on him, so we'll see about that. Certainly you're not freaking out about Time Lord. If it's just a two-man race competing for center, he should still be able to get his. He just won't have that superior upside that he was kind of showing at times. Also, low fun Romeo Langford start. Kemba Walker rested, which we know is going to happen, but nothing really to read into on that one. Didn't play great today. Knicks dropped this one. Really should have had this game. But, yeah, I mean, we know Tibbs is going to kind of roll with Alfred Payton too much to cut into quickly a ton, who's basically a drop right now. Noel getting up to 27 minutes is a good sign there. Julius Randle bounced back from a slow start, comes up with a 22-9-6 game where it looked like he was going to get locked down. The Nets get Kevin Durant back. Did not start. Didn't come in until, I believe, 7:37 left in the second quarter. I was freaking out. He went in the back. He wasn't on the bench for a minute. I was like, oh my God, not another missed COVID test or, please no injury again. But yeah, came out there, lit it up, 5 of 5 from both the field and from the line. He's really freaking good. We know this. So he'll certainly cut into Bruce Brown. They did go bigger against Zion. That would make sense. So Jeff Green will start to lose more minutes in certain matchup situations. Kyrie's awesome. And Nick Claxton, minutes are really in trouble here with KD back. No Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. Stan Van Gundy said he's hopeful for Friday. Didn't sound too encouraging on it. Zion got shut down. James Johnson was not good. Lonzo continues to play great. Bledsoe got ejected. Still put up a good game with 26 points there. Jackson Hayes, a little garbage time assisted. We should start to see some guys coming back. Kyrie's also getting close too. Grizzlies get the win. Third quarter was huge again after Dylan Brooks drops 23 in the third. Grayson Allen gets hot in the third. They score 43 points as a team. Put this out of reach. He just lit up Trae Young all over this one. So that was kind of wild. I mean, Grayson Allen's kind of trending up, which is not great for Melton when he comes back from this little leg thing. But yeah, I mean, great win for the Grizzlies. They certainly need it. They're starting to play a little bit better here. Certainly got their second unit figured out, but their starters just destroyed them. Hawks dropped this one. No Clint Capella for an Achilles issue. Back-to-back may have been a factor, but he got added to the injury report. Never like to see that. And also, Gallo was on the injury report originally for an ankle issue he had in the last game. Did not play. So that opened up Mr. Okongwu getting the career-high 32 minutes, career-high 13 points. I thought he kind of held his own against Valanciunas from what I saw. So yeah, I mean, if you want to pick him up until we know for sure those dudes are back, I don't think it's a bad idea. I did it in one league. Nate Knight, he was solid in 19 minutes here as they kind of just went smaller the rest of the way and gave their starters a little bit more run too. But nothing, just keep an eye on Capella and Gallo. Huge win from the Rockets against the Mavs. John Wall, great game. Pretty good defense as well. I was really impressed. Kevin Porter Jr. made some good stops late. Struggled, had Dorian Finney-Smith on him as a road matchups. Wasn't a great spot for him matchups-wise, but still good minutes. Kelly Olynyk, even kind of a bad matchup for them, they still go with him heavy. So Olynyk's looking really, really good right now. And Christian Wood was so hot to start the third. Still finished with a 22-10. Looking pretty good. Silas went to consistent rotation, so those guys may stick around to stay healthy. Mavs dropped this one. No Maxi Kleba. It was peanut butter melly time. Didn't really do anything with that playing time. Porzingis hot for most of the game. Goes away in the game plan in the fourth quarter. Said that the flow wasn't really going to him. Play calls, etc. And did say his wrist injury is going to bother him. Kind of hinted at off-season surgery. A lot like Cat. So that's not great. We'll see how this affects him. Hornets shake things up and go small here, even against Moses Brown. But Jalen McDaniels goes off. Career high 21. His per 36 numbers are real bad. So, I mean, I'd like to see it again against the defense. It's not a complete disaster. OKC's defense has been one of the worst, really, since Shea went down. And, it's not surprising that Charlotte, with their terrible offense, they can kind of get it going here. More offense going through P.J. Washington. That was kind of the bigger takeaway for me. So, P.J. Washington, who's really cold as a shooter right now, just more action going through him is great. Obviously, the defensive stats here, too. So, I still really feel good about P.J. Washington. Certainly, Miles Bridges is in a really good spot here. And Biyombo got booted. Probably not coming back. OKC drops this one. Poku goes off for a career-high 25. Does hurt his hip early. Plays through it. Gets kind of pulled. So we'll see what happens with that today. Certainly a chance he sits, but got to feel good about him. He was just rolling today. Moses Brown has been quiet. He actually has better numbers without SGA. It's been him losing second chance points. That's kind of why he's fallen off. Missed a couple easy putbacks today. I'm not really worried about him. The playing time's still there. Fouling hasn't really been there. That's a good sign. So I think he'll be fine. Nuggets get another win. Just keep on winning games here. MPJ continues to make everything, it feels like. 18-10, not everything. But, we had no Jamal Murray again. Knee thing that he kind of aggravated, so we'll see. No reason to keep playing. They've got depth. They've got Facu Campazzo, didn't play great today. Monte Morris still on a little bit of a minutes cap and a back-to-back. So, PJ Dozier's been kind of sneaky good, but no one really to truly attack with Jamal Murray being kind of day-to-day. Nothing really on the Spurs. DeJounte Murray returns from that foot thing. Looks pretty good overall. Defense a little bit better after they just got railroaded in the last game when Pop called them, quote, fried. So, we'll move along. Nothing too interesting to say fantasy-wise on Jazz and Suns. So, ads page here. Grayson Allen, I mean, sure, if you want to ride him while he's rolling, certainly has a role secure. All the depth behind him is hurt, so it should be all right. Robin Lopez outplaying Alex Lamb, into adding a Kongwu until we see Capella and or Gallo back. Goga's not really a great ad because I think Sabonis is back, but hey, worth it. Plays great. Dorian Finney-Smith's playing awesome. Jalen McDaniels had a tough schedule coming up, so that OKC matchup was dream matchup. Don't expect that to continue. And RJ Hampton looks pretty good. That's it. Catch you next time.